Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 3 of the chapter comparing quantities. In this part 3, we will be learning finding the increase or decrease percentage, and later we will go for learning discount. Coming to the finding the increase or decrease percentage. We often come across such information in our daily life as 25% off. Off means concession or reduction or decrease on market price. So 25% half on market price due to Diwali festival or on the eve of 1st January New Year celebrations, like this sort of normally offers will be given, and this 25% off is somewhere decrease in the market price. Next, you might have heard even in newspapers such as 10% hike. Hike means increase in the price of petrol. Here 10% hike is saying somewhere increment in the price of petrol. Now let us consider few examples such. Coming to the example number 2, the price of a scooter was rupees 34,000 in the last year. It has increased by 20%, increased by 20% this year. What is the price now? So when it comes to this question, now if you wanted to find the price of the scooter now, we first calculate the increment in the price of scooter that is 20% of the price of the scooter in the last year. So whatever was the price of the scooter in the last year, on that 20% has increased, that is increment is equals to 20% of rupees 34,000. You know how to find 20% of 34,000, which comes like 1 upon 5, that 20% is nothing but 1 upon 5 into 34,000. On cancellation, it gives you 6,800. Now, if I know increment, the final price, therefore present price of the scooter, that means this year's price of the scooter which is old price plus increment, which gives 34,000 added to 6,800. This put together becomes the total price, where this sum is 40,800 is the final price or the present price of the scooter. This is how we solve this question. Children, can it be solved in some other way? Let us look into that. Now, let us say Amita solved as I solved just now. Here, Amita solved by finding first the increase in the price, that is 20% off rupees 34,000. Then that increment added to old price gives you new price, that is 40,800. But it can also be solved in some other way, where Sunita used unitary method to solve the same question. That is, 20% increase means where 100 rupees is getting increased to rupees 120. If 100 rupees increase to 120 rupees, then rupees 34,000 will increase to, using unitary method, 120 upon 100 gives 1 rupee increment, that is, if you cancel you will get actually 1 rupee 20 paise. So, a rupee 1 increased to this rupees, 120 by 100 gives you 1 rupee 20 paise. Now, rupees 34,000 will be increased that 1 rupee 20 paise into 34,000. If you find, you will directly get 40,800. Here I am not finding this increment at all. Without finding increment, we could find straight away increased price using unitary method. See, if I would be given similarly decrement, suppose a percentage decrease in price would imply finding the actual decrease followed by its subtraction. Here, earlier case we have added in the case of increment. In the case of decrement, we have to do subtraction. Suppose same thing is given, in order to increase we have to decrease when there is decrement. The price of a scooter was decreased by 5%, let us say. What would be the price of the scooter this year? Price of the scooter earlier is 34,000. Reduction is 5% of 34,000, where 5% of 34,000 is 1,700. Now, new price is old price minus reduction gives us 34,000 minus 1,700, which is the new price 32,300. Can it be solved using unitary method? Definitely. So, here rupees 100 is decreased to rupees 95, as the 5% is the decrease. Using unitary method, rupees 34,000 is decreased to rupees 95 upon 100 into 34,000. Even if you calculate this, also gives you 32,300. Now, you have here something like a fraction multiplying to the old price. If the reduction is there, then here we will have a proper fraction, where proper fraction nothing but numerator is smaller than denominator, because decrement is taking place. So, I will decrease 100 by that many points or that much of percentage. So, here I will get a proper fraction, whereas in the early case, that is, here when I am finding increment, the fraction is improper fraction. It is improper because we have the percentage of increment, that increment percentage will be increased to that 100. So, here we will have improper fraction where numerator is bigger than denominator. When improper fraction is multiplied to any quantity, quantity will get increased, that only gives increased price. When any quantity is multiplied by proper fraction, such as here, when any proper fraction multiplies the quantity, gives decreased price. Proper fraction multiplied to a quantity makes the quantity to decrease. So, this is what a shortcut we can get from the unitary method. Now, let us get into the new topic called finding discounts. Children, first of all, what is discount? During festival seasons, normally we will be hearing in the market that a TV is reduced or discount is given on the eve of New Year on all the electronic goods 20%. So, this sort of announcements gives us an encouragement for us to go and buy the articles. Discount is a reduction. Discount is a reduction given on marked price of the article. What is this marked price? You normally find maximum retail price, which is called MRP, on the article. See, over that is maximum retail price, which is marked, which is labeled. It is also called tag price, or it is also called list price. It is also called label price. So, these are the other names for market price, normally which are printed over the article. Remember children, over that this discount is given, which will be reduced, generally given to attract customers. Remember, this is generally given to attract the customers to buy goods are to promote sales of the goods. You can find the discount by subtracting its sales price from its market price. If you subtract that reduction from the market price, you will get the sales price. So, I can say discount is market price minus sales price, and definitely sales price will be here. We can create so many formulae from this. Sales price is market price minus discount. Even we can have another formula called market price is equals to sale price plus discount. So, these are all other forms of this formula, which is important one. So, discount is the difference between market price and sales price. Okay. Now, let us get into the example on this discount. Here example number 3 I am discussing. An item is marked at rupees 840 and is sold to rupees 714. Now, what is the discount? See children, it is very simple. Here market price is known and selling price is known. This difference gives us the discount. So, solution is very simple. So, discount is MP minus SP, that is 840 minus 714, which gives rupees 126. That is it. But the question comes, you are asked to find the discount percentage. Now, tell me, if I want to find discount percentage, what should I consider as the base price? Now, question comes to me, what is the base price? What do you mean by base price? Out of what? Out of what this 126 rupees is the reduction. Remember children, we are given this reduction is on 840 rupees, that is on market price. Therefore, since discount is given on market price, we will consider definitely market price as base price. Therefore, on market price rupees 840, the discount is 126 rupees. Now, we will go for unitary method. If you want to find out 126 out of 840 is the discount percentage. Now, what would be discount percentage out of 100? So, the percentage is just calculated out of 100, isn't it? So, do you know how to convert it? Very simple. On MP of rupees 100, how much will be the discount? Okay. So, I will multiply this fraction by 100 percentile symbol, which gives me percentage. Simple. 126 out of 840. Here 6 21s are 6 1s are 6 4s are 24 and 0. This 0 get cancels with this. Now, 7 2s are 7 3s are. Now, this 2 cancels with this 10 5s are. So, 3 5s are 15 percentage. So, I am actually converting this fraction to the denominator 100. So, which gives me 15%. So, you can also find the discount when discount percentage is also given. We will solve a question on this. Here example number 4 I am taking. In the example number 4, the list price, that is market price of a frac is rupees 220 and a discount of 20% is announced on sale. What is the amount of discount on it? First you have to find what is the discount and later what is its sales price. If you subtract from 220, you will get sales price. Here, so 220 rupees is the list price of it and 20% is off, reduced on it. So let us go for solving it. So market price is same as the list price. So 20% discount means that on 100 rupees discount of rupees 20 is given. So by unitary method, on rupee 1 the discount will be 20 by 100, on 220 rupees discount will be 20 by 100 into 220, which gives 44 rupees. See, if at all I am doing this orally, here 20% means first I will find 10% of 220, 10% of 220 is just removing one 0. So 100% is 220, so 10% of 220 is 22 rupees. So 20% means double of 10%, that is rupees 44. So I will not do all this if I am doing in MCQ type questions. So if I find first what is discount amount, if I subtract that 44 rupees from the market price, I will get the sales price. So the sales price is 220 minus 44 rupees, that is rupees 176 is the selling price. Now children, can it be solved in some other way? Definitely, using decrease percentage. The concept of decrease percentage I said. How I would be doing? Watch it. This rupees 220 is getting decreased by 20%. That means I will multiply this fraction, this quantity with the proper fraction, that is 80 upon 100. Why? Because it is going to be only out of 100 rupees, 80 rupees is the decrement. So now if I do this, I will get 8 2s are 16, 16 1 carry and 8 2s are 16 plus 1 176. It is the decrease percent. It is the final selling price. So how quickly we could find instead of without calculation any of the discount amount. So this is the method we apply. A discount of rupees 20% means for a MP of 100 rupees discount is 100, hence sales price is rupees 80. Using unitary method, MP is 100 rupees when sale price is 80 rupees. If MP is rupee 1, then sale price is 80 by 100. It implies, hence MP is 220, then the sales price is or selling price is 80 by 100 into 220, which gives selling price 176. So children, with this I will wind up the session by giving you the homework. Try these. Here you need to do, take this screen by passing these 3 questions. I am giving you as homework. Do it. If you do regularly these homeworks, you will certainly feel the ease and connection between previous part to the next coming parts. Okay. So, with this I will wind up the session. Take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.